Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking into something quite unique, a smart guitar from Enya. It's got the classic Les Paul shape, but there's so much more going on here. It's got Bluetooth, a built-in battery, most importantly a built-in speaker, and also can be controlled through your phone. So is this the guitar of the future? Let's find out. Right out of the gig bag you can see how compact this guitar is, but this is actually a full-scale guitar. So this model is called the Enya Nova Go Sonic. They also have a white color, and it looks like they have different models with this technology you can choose from as well. The first thing you'll notice is that grille at the front of the guitar here, which is something you normally don't see on electric guitar. So that's your 10 watts integrated speaker, which I found is loud enough to cover an acoustic guitar. And obviously you can just plug the guitar like a normal guitar into an amp or into an audio interface. And you also have a USB-C connection, so you can plug that straight into a laptop. All the electronics are powered with an internal battery that you can charge with the USB-C cable. The battery life seems really good. I haven't really timed it myself, but I've played for hours without needing charging. They claim 10 hours, I believe, and I assume this depends on how loud you play, but in any case, from my experience, the actual battery life will be more than enough for most situations. And even if you go off the grid for a few days, the amazing thing is that you can just charge it with a standard power bank. Other thing that is quite special with this guitar is the carbon fiber body and neck. This isn't the first time I've seen this material used in guitars, but I think here it really fits with what this guitar aims to be, which is something durable that you can toss in the back of your car without worrying too much about damage. Even in this crazy Australian weather, I haven't had any tuning issues in the few months I've had it, so very impressive in that regard. For pickups, we've got two Alnico humbuckers which can be switched from series to parallel by lifting the bottom knob, basically turning them into more of a single coil sound. This is a pretty trendy feature on Les Paul style guitars. I've had that before on Epiphone. Now, I don't find this one to be super great at emulating single coils, to be completely honest, but it does give you a bit more versatility, so I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, let's play a little bit and then we'll jump into the app in more details. Note that I will focus on playing with the built-in speaker mostly, as I think this is really the selling feature for this guitar. I'm just going to be recording with my SM57 just in front of the speaker, probably 15 to 20 centimeters away from it. And I might also briefly plug the guitar with a 1/4 inch jack and the USB-C so you can get an idea of how it compares. Now let's dive into the app in more details. The app overall is very simple. Some might find it quite limited, but I think it does what it needs to do. You have 4 memory presets that corresponds to the 4 colors on your main knob. So green is clean, blue is crunch, lighter blue is distortion, and purple is heavy distortion. Each of these presets has 4 available slots or sub-presets in the app. So you've got 16 presets total, and each preset is customizable, but here there aren't endless options. Honestly, I think this is a good thing. It keeps it quite simple. So let's go through a few modifications you can make. So if we start looking on the left-hand side, we have presets, mixer, and settings. So we'll start with the presets here. So you can see at the top, that's your 4 colors, as I said before, so clean, overdrive, distortion, high gain. At the moment I'm in overdrive, so if I tap this button, a short tap, you can see it switches in the app as well. And as I said before, each of the color has 4 sub presets. So they already named, you can see soft cry, waves, so they all have a different sound. I can try that, for example, here. I think here there's a bit of a chorus or some sort of weird effect. Anyway, I'm not going to do all of them, but what I am going to do is jump into, so I've just jumped to overdrive. I'm just going to pick a simple one. Yeah, okay, so that's the simple one, the standing one here, the bottom left. And what I'll do is I'll click edit, so you can do that. So you can see what sort of thing you can modify in the app. So at the top left, you'll see we only have 2 amps in the app, so that's all you can choose from. And then at the bottom, so obviously you have the amp settings, volume, master, bass, middle, treble, that's pretty standard. And then you have your effects. So you can see here in this line, I only have the equalizer and reverb activated, and you can just pull them up or down to kind of activate it or deactivate it. So if I wanted to add some delay, I could just pick that one there, drag it down, and then I should now have delay. Can increase the level. So anyway, very simple. As I said, there's not much you can do, but it is quite intuitive and easy to use. I've got to admit, I was really skeptical before playing with this guitar, but I've come to really like it, and the main reason is that this is just so practical. I know it's weird to say, but sometimes for me the only thing between me and playing guitar is having to pick up a cable, plug it in, turn on the amp, or even worse, if I play through the computer, I have to open the software Logic. With this, I can play in less than 10 seconds. So if it's in the corner of the room, I can pick it up, press the button, I'm playing for 2 minutes, put it back. It's a small thing, but honestly it has made me pick it up more than a normal guitar. Of course, there are a few drawbacks. The sound might not be quite up to par with traditional guitars in my opinion, and if the electronics ever fail or if they stop supporting the app, I assume that could get tricky. We haven't talked about the price yet. This guitar can be found at 600 Australian dollars, which is I think about 420 US dollars. And I think that price makes a lot of sense. For a lot of parents, for example, this could be a great option for their kids. No need to buy an amp, cables, effects, or even an audio interface, which can all get really expensive. Everything you need is already built in. It's perfect for casual playing on the couch or just jamming at parties along with acoustic guitars and people singing. So coming back to our initial question, is this the guitar of the future? Well, I'm not sure. I personally will keep playing my normal guitars. There's just something about playing with a wooden instrument and an amp that any digital thing cannot replicate, at least for now. But if you're looking for something practical, fun, portable and packed with features, this Enya guitar is definitely worth a look. I will leave some links down below if you are interested. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions in the comments, don't hesitate. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Until next time, keep playing.